guys, it's Harrison Productions, and today I'm going to do another album review. Today we're going to go back to 1972. Yeah, you're going to see this constantly. We're going to go back from either the past, present or future, either one. So, it's 1972 and this album was released by this certain artist. I don't think I need no introduction to this artist because, well, you've already read the title. So, today, and it is Lou Reed's 1972 album, Berlin. Yeah, this album. So, before I talk about the album, I'm going to hand you over to my good old friend, Blair Harrison, as he's going to tell you, show you about the packaging and that. So, take it away. Why, thank you, Blair. And here is Berlin. Now, this version is from the original Albums Classics collection that the company has been doing for ages. So here it is. There's Lou Reed, there's Caroline, and that person. Over here is the lyrics to Berlin. And here is some, well, you can't see very well, but there's a lot of people. I don't know, probably having an orgy or something. Oh God. Parents are going to complain. There's Caroline, a picture of Caroline, and more people having, I don't know, something. And here's the lyrics to Sad Song. Yeah, I've tried to look, but I haven't seen, a part where they name the track list. Now, I'm not a proper expert on the album, but I would like to know, for all you proper experts out there, was this album originally released as a gatefold album? I would really like to know, fine. And that's it, really. Well, you don't have to get this. There's another version that was released in 2007 because Lou Reed was touring for, he was doing the Berlin tour back in 2006 to 7. I could be wrong. Yeah, and for those who don't know which box set this album came in, it is this one, which features the first 4 solo albums and his 6th. Yeah, this album doesn't include Metal Machine music because, well, I'll let you guess why. There's the side and there's the back, so there's the track list. And oh wait, I just realised I could have looked at this for the track list, but I didn't. I had to use a computer. Oh well. So, that's it. Yeah, very short, but, oh well. Yeah, so, that's it. I guess I'll take you back to that person. So, back to you, Blair. Why, thank you, Blair. I think many can agree that was really informative. So, Berlin, released in 1972. Or was it 73? I can't remember. It is the 3rd Lou Reed album by Lou Reed, and it was the follow-up to his 2nd and successful album, Transformer. Now, a lot of you are probably going, how can this album beat Transformer? And it does that. It's just fantastic. And personally, while Transformer is good, and many consider it to be the best album, I actually think Berlin is, it's actually better than Transformer. I know, but I don't know why, but I just like this album a bit better, to be honest. Now, the album is a concept album, and it's about 2 junkies, going into drugs, prostitution, and suicide. Yeah, interesting stuff. Many consider this album to be the most depressing album, but I think they're just wrong. Actually, to be honest, I think Lulu by Lou Reed and Metallica's more depressing, because that album's just fucking awful. Oh God, that was an awful record. I really wish they hadn't made that, but we're not talking about Lulu by Lou Reed and Metallica. We're talking about oh yeah, that's definitely Transformer. Berlin, sorry. Yeah, so let's get to the tracks. Now, unfortunately, I have to look at my computer because it doesn't tell you all the tracks. I mean, I'm sure it does somewhere, but it's in that fancy handwriting that I can't bloody read. So, the first track is the title track itself, Berlin. Now, this is actually a reworked version from his 1971 debut album, Lou Reed. Now, the first thing comes to mind, which is better? Why I love, I do like the original one. I mean, you know, it's very nice, and Lou Reed does a fantastic job, but I'm gonna have to say I prefer this version better. I don't know what it is. It's just more powerful. It's hard to explain, but it's such a good track. I mean, it opens up with you know, kind of I don't know, I guess a party or something. But that's when you know you're hooked. You're in for something exciting, I guess. Despite the fact this album's kind of depressing, but whatever. The piano work is fantastic, and Lou Reed's vocals are just fantastic. Love it. The next track is Lady Day. Now, Lou Reed has performed this multiple times live, and it's such a brilliant track. The organ, I think it's an organ, work by Steve Winwood. You know, Steve Winwood from Blind Faith? Yeah, he plays on this album. Fantastic. Love it. Well, actually, is it? No, actually, I'm confused. Is it, it's either Steve Winwood or Bob Ezrin. Or is it Ezron? Ren. I can never pronounce his name right, but either whoever, it's a brilliant track. Love it. And the bass, oh my goodness, the bass is fantastic. Whoever that bassist was, he did a fantastic job. Really brilliant. The next track is called Men of Good Fortune. You know, very nice. Nice piano work and nice drums and bass. You know, very good. The next track is Caroline Says. This is the weakest track, I think. I'm not against it. It's just, I don't know. It's just a track I don't listen to much. I don't know what it is. It's just, I don't know, just alright, I guess. Next we got How Do You Think It Feels? Oh my god, this is a fantastic track. I mean, it opens up with a brilliant drum solo by, what's the drummer's name? Ainsley Dunbar. Yeah, you heard of him? Well, he has worked for many artists. He's worked for John Mayer and the Blues Breakers, Jeff Beck, David Bowie, many other artists. It's one of his best, I think. You know, it's just fantastic. And also the bass on this track by Jack Bruce, and yes, the Jack Bruce of Cream. Yeah, he plays on this album. He plays all of it except for Lady Day and the Kids. Fantastic. I can see why many consider him to be the best bass guitarist. He's just fantastic. Shame he passed away though, because he was taken away from us too soon. A very good bassist. Lou Reed's vocals is fantastic, and the guitar work is also very good. The guitarist on this album is by Steve Hunter, and it's just, fantastic. Love it. Very good track. The next is Oh Gem. Kind of an acoustic track. Very nice. Lou Reed does a fantastic job again. It's just, you know, just good. That's all I gotta say for it. The next track, well, that's the end of side one. Well, if you had the original vinyl, but on side two we begin with Caroline Says 2. Yeah, I like this one better than the first one. It's hard to explain why, but it's just fantastic. It's hard to explain why, but it's just a good track. Go listen to it. Next, we get to possibly one of the saddest. the kids. Really sad. Basically, the mother and the father can't keep the kids. It's kind of sad. The bass work is by Tony Levin, who you might have heard before because he's worked with Peter Gabriel and King Crimson. Yeah, he played bass on this, and it's just fantastic. The sound of the kids crying, very dramatic. It's just, yeah, really sad. That's all I gotta say for it. Next is the bed. Now, oh god, this one's really. I think this is actually more depressing. Basically, the wife, well, she commits suicide. Yeah, yeah, not a promising start. Oh shit, I think I spoiled it. Sorry, I spoiled it for you guys. Sorry about that. Well, that's your own fault for not listening to this album. If you haven't heard it, go listen to it now. Yeah, fantastic. Lou Reed does, again, his vocals are fantastic. Acoustic work is fantastic. And the orchestra is, very fantastic. Sorry, I need to stop saying fantastic. I'm turning into the Ninth Doctor now. Fantastic roles. Lou Reed, you're fantastic. The orchestra and the choir, just, brilliant. You kind of feel sad. I think with that choir, I mean, if they hadn't included that, then I think it would have failed as a good track. But it didn't. Thankfully, it didn't, and it's a brilliant track. Finally, we get to the last track, "Sad Song." Yeah, really good song. Orchestra again. Jack Bruce's bass is fantastic, and the guitar solo by Steve Hunter, brilliant. I actually think this is his best. I haven't heard every album he's done, but I think this is his best guitar work on this track. Well, with Lou Reed, fantastic. I mean, now personally, Berlin, in my opinion, is one of Lou's best albums. Yes, even better than Transformer. I know, but let's face it, was Transformer good? Well, it was good, but wasn't brilliant. It was like The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars by David Bowie. Yes, it's a classic album, but was it actually that brilliant? No, it was. A lot of tracks work, but there's some that feels out of place. That's what I have with Transformer. Yes, it has Perfect Day. It has Walk on the Wild Side. Satellite of Love. Brilliant tracks. But there's some tracks that don't work. And I don't know if it's just because this album's kind of overrated. I don't know. That's possibly my opinion. But that doesn't mean I hate Transformer. And it doesn't mean you have to hate it. If you love it, then that's fine. You go and love it and enjoy it. But there's some people like me who liked Berlin. And so, thank you for watching this video. Please like this video and go check out my YouTube channel. Also, check me out on Facebook and Twitter. And also, make sure you check out the Too Many Doctor Who's Wikia page. Really awesome page where it talks about the characters from Too Many Doctor Who's. Like the Forgettable War Doctor and Renegade Doctor. If you haven't seen them, then you can find them on my YouTube channel. Just look in the playlist and you'll find them. Yeah, but seriously, go check out the Too Many Doctor Who's Wikia page. So yeah, that's it. All I gotta say is I'm Blair Harrison, and you have been watching my review of Lou Reed's Berlin. And I'll see you next time. So cheerio.